We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Lions who are in possession of the football. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Lions on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's third and 1. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
This is taken at about the 14. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
To throw on 3rd down, Rodgers flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jamie Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Another former New England Patriot reunited with a former Patriot coach, Matt Patricia, of course the head coach of the Detroit Lions. There's a sack by Jamie Collins. He's come up a career high for sacks. Had 7 last year with the New England Patriots. But what I think is best about his game and what really fits what Detroit's looking for, his versatility. They'll use him all over the field, both in pass coverage and rushing the passer, hoping to create more big plays as we just saw there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Deron Harmon makes the tackle.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, it's Williams fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Now Rodgers.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Aaron Rodgers, as the first half is winding down, and the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And just like that, on we head to half number The Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've got the lead right now in this contest, and they're coming off that victory a week ago against the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go, 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
38-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. And again, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jarrad Davis charging hard for that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, the lead. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For him, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Detroit.
Here's Peterson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. A good pickup there, a 22. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 24. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And the Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target.
And it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Stafford. Another throw for Galladay. This one complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. It's James. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Stafford looks to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, and he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To the air again, Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Operating from the gun, Stafford. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But then we got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
And now he's going to use his legs.